What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to discuss the newest rumors or the newest leaks with the Batman Arkham game. Now, if you guys notice something with my voice or just the general quality of how I'm recording this, I just had hernia surgery yesterday, so I'm right back at it. Just so you guys know, in case you're saying, well, why does he sound a little, not as enthusiastic? It's actually because I just can't. So I do want to talk about this Arkham Legacy leak. I want to talk about how it could be part of something that we've already known with this new Batman game, or if it's just something we shouldn't believe. So basically, this came from a new Wasabi on Twitter. From what I've heard of this person is actually really, really good with leaking stuff. This person's got a track record with this kind of stuff. That's totally cool, and we've been following these kind of leaks for a very, very long time. I've put a lot of stock into these leaks or rumors in the past, but at the same time, the more that days go on, and the more that these things just don't happen, or the more they get pushed, the harder it is to believe. Now, what this person was basically saying is that this game is going to be called Batman Arkham Legacy. It would be taking place after Batman Arkham Knight and be focusing on the Batfamily. Now, one of our awesome community members, Paul, he sent me an email, and he was talking to me about this, and he said, well, maybe one of the things they could do with this could be a past future kind of thing, where we actually have some scenes before Arkham Knight, before the Arkham trilogy, and it could be after Arkham Origins, and we could see maybe the Joker appear, because here's the deal. Yeah, the Court of Owls, in this leak, you would imagine that the Court of Owls is still a part of it. If this is just, though, a Batfamily game, and it's just about, say, Nightwing taking over for Batman, that sounds nothing like anything we've already gotten. So at this point, I truly 100% believe the Court of Owls thing. I think, considering that Scott Snyder, the one who made the Court of Owls, was the one tweeting about it, all of these rumors and all of these kind of hidden messages for even the past year, the game is going to be the Court of Owls. So if it is after Arkham Knight, it would be more in line with that Damian Wayne story, and even the Arkham Legacy title was what that game was going to be called, and that URL still kind of existed. It redirects you to return to Arkham on just if you type it in on Google. So there's a lot of stuff there, that's for sure. But at the same time, if it's not going to include the Court of Owls, honestly, this could be the first leak, and I understand that this person is, high up there, and they're really, really good at what they do. But I would actually be a little hesitant on it. I wouldn't necessarily say, you know what, this 100% is going to happen. Unless, again, if it does have the Court of Owls, then you could say, well, I do think that actually could hurt the game. Anything after Arkham Knight, you really kind of sanction off a lot of the things that you can and can't do. For instance, the Joker, you wouldn't be able to use the Joker. You wouldn't be able to use Bane. There'd be a lot of things. There'd be a lot of problems if you continue that. And I know a lot of people, even recently, there was the storyline that it was going to be an Arkham game in general. And I know a lot of people were pretty upset about that. And I get it, because it does kind of limit you in terms of what you can do. You can't necessarily do, if you did a Batman Beyond game, if you basically started over and told just a completely new retelling and kind of reimagining, you could bring as much or as little as you want to that franchise. And if you leave it in the Arkham world, you're really limiting yourself. So I do understand that. And again, I think this is possible. I think this Arkham Legacy thing could be real. The title sounds a little it sounds solid. I like the Court of Arkham. It's kind of just what that sounds like. So basically, what I'm saying is this: I know a lot of people say clickbait, stop making these videos, all this stuff, and you guys always say that no matter what videos I make, and I understand it. It's just another leak. It's just another basically. I mean, and people are going to say it's not necessarily a leak. It's more of like a rumor. Yeah, it's just something been floated out there. At this point, we really just need something. And even with those cryptic tweets, that's just really what is messing with me with this whole situation. Is if this is true, again, I guess it would have to be the court. The Court of Owls would have to also be in the same storyline as this kind of Bat family thing going on, and they could totally do two things at once. It just kind of sounds like, though, the way these two games have been teased and kind of pitched to us through canceled games, through the grapevine, through whatever, it really does sound like two kind of completely different games. And are we going to believe the leaker, the one who, he could totally be right, but at the same time, We literally have gotten cryptic messages or cryptic pictures. The guy himself said, beware the Court of Owls. So no matter what, the Court of Owls are going to be there. And I think we all just kind of assumed at this point it was going to be a sequel to Origins, but a prequel to Arkham Asylum. And that's kind of where I've just settled on this for a very, very long time. So to see this come out, to be honest with you, at the worst, it's just another thing being talked about. And we talked about yesterday or Friday. I said, this whole week, if there's going to be an announcement on Friday, I feel like there's going to have to be some teases throughout the week. I wasn't necessarily talking about insiders potentially just making stuff up. And I'm not saying that he was, but at the same time, like, I'm expecting, and that's kind of where I want to go with this next, there's been nothing. There's still been really no hints, no teases, no nothing. Friday's looking a little bit more like bleak that I don't know if it's going to happen. I know a lot of people have said maybe they announced an Arkham Origins remaster for the current gen, and they announced that on Friday. You know what? To be honest with you, it wouldn't surprise me whatsoever if that is the announcement, and we get the new game announcement at the VGA. So Friday, a little bit iffy. The Batfamily thing, though, being able to play as all the different members, I do find that pretty interesting because in tomorrow's video, I was originally going to, I think I'm still going to have it go up. I'm talking about if the game should have multiplayer co-op aspects, and, it's a little bit old at the time that you guys will see it because I didn't know about this stuff, but I do want you guys to watch that. It'll, again, be out tomorrow, and I guess with this Batfamily thing, it could kind of very well go in line with cooperative elements, with multiplayer elements, and again, we talk about that in tomorrow's video as well. So, guys, kind of to wrap it up, it's hard to talk for a super long period of time. I want to believe this rumor, but at the same time, this has kind of been the first one that, like, yeah, it's a leak, like, quote unquote, yeah, it's a leak, yeah, it's a rumor about Arkham, and I just eat those up. I love those kind of things. But this is also the first one that's vastly been different. It's been just so different from everything we've heard. It kind of actually hurts the narrative that we've been going along for the past couple months. So, like, this is the first one that it's like, yeah, Arkham leaks are awesome and all that stuff, but at the same time, like, it doesn't really even sound like the same game. Like, I wonder which one is going to be right. And, the Court of Owls could maybe be a minor part, could be a major part. We'll have to see when we actually get an announcement. But now it's going to be really interesting because now, like, what's the main focus going to be on this very first thing that we see of this new game? What's the title? If it's got something with court or owls in the name, then I think we can safely assume it'll be what we've kind of been talking about for the past couple months. If it's not, if it is more of that focus on the Bat family, maybe it is more of this Arkham Legacy. But it just sounds weird that, like, that was the name of the canceled video game. So would you really... Yeah, you canceled the game. You didn't cancel the game because of the name. I understand that. But would you make your new game and would you keep the same title as what your canceled game was? Not a lot of games do that. Normally, if you cancel it, you kind of drop it, even if it's that subtitle kind of thing, like Arkham whatever. Normally, you'd kind of drop that. So the fact that Arkham, like, if they didn't do that, if Arkham Legacy is both, it's kind of like, all right, well, are they, like, fresh out of ideas because they're just recycling literally the same name? It's all very, very interesting. But, guys, let me know in the comments below. I know I'm, like, a day behind on this. I couldn't, obviously, make the video yesterday. But let me know what you guys think about this leak. Do you believe it? Do you think that it's going to be about the Bat family? Do you think they could do both, have it the Bat family and the Court of Owls? Do you guys think we're going to get an announcement on Friday? All that stuff, leave it in the comments below. Thank you, as always, for watching, guys. Make sure you guys are subscribing, hitting that like button. You guys have been doing an awesome, awesome job really supporting all these videos. I saw you guys seem to really like that Joker video I did on Monday, too. So you guys have really been doing such a phenomenal job supporting us. Make sure, I haven't really said this in a video, but I have been kind of promoting it. We have a Discord server now, so the link will be in the description below. It's, we've got some people in it. I think we got 15, 16, 17 people in there. So if you guys are interested in joining that Discord server, go ahead and join that. Again, it'll all be in the description below. I'm going to have a video tomorrow. I'll probably sound more energetic because, again, I recorded that video last week. But so, the schedule is still as it was. Tomorrow, there'll still be a video. Friday, I do want to make a video on whether or not, like, if we do get an announcement or if we don't, I'll be able to talk about it, and hopefully I'll be in a better condition to talk a little bit longer. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you all on the next video.